Hi, my name is Irene Marshall, and I've helped people get jobs for 20 years, first as a recruiter and now as a resume writer and a coach. I want to share with you a resource that you can use in terms of your research. You're trying to find companies, you're trying to find information on industries. So it's called Wikipedia. What it is, it's an online encyclopedia of information where people basically voluntarily put information up on the website. It is huge. It's all over the world. It's in different languages. So information is up there where people have gone to the trouble to make sure it's there. So it definitely can be used different ways for your job search. So I'm going to give you 3 different examples. The first one is geography. Okay, I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. So I always go in through Google, start with Wikipedia, companies based in the San Francisco Bay Area. Okay. Now, these are industries. These are certainly not all the ones in the Bay Area, but these are the ones where somebody has gone to the trouble to make sure they have a presence. It's even showing companies that used to be in the Bay Area. So here's aerospace, here's apparel, here's automotive, biotech. So there's like a lot of companies here. So for example, if I go back here to Ross Stores, Dress for Less, companies everywhere. So it's giving me a lot of information. It's a public company. So they're on NASDAQ. It was started 37 years ago. This is what they sell. There's 88,000 employees. Really? I didn't realize it was that big. And then I can get directly to the website. Okay, that's the Ross Store basic website. So then I can look at it as if I were a consumer, and also, again, if I'm considering wanting to work there. So how did I get to Ross? Okay, I started with a Wikipedia search for companies based in the San Francisco area. That took me to the list, and then that took me to Ross Stores and the website. So there's a lot of ways to be able to get information that way. There's another way to be able to do it by industry. So I'm going to use coffee as an example. Okay. Everyone, coffee chains. Okay. People drink coffee all over the world. Okay, so they call it coffee house chains. So if I look here, okay, here's a list of them. Here's the country. Here's the locations. Okay, these in the UK are mostly at railroad stations. Okay, so this is information international about coffee house chains. So that's a lot. Now, if I want to see something else, if I'm going to say countries, production, list of countries by coffee production. Wow. I seriously did not know that Brazil was the top producer of coffee. I didn't know that. So if you're looking then for information, you know what? Here, there's a lot of information here for you. You also might be looking for something that really seems like something that's really specific, and you're not really sure how else you would get that information. So here's an example. It's kind of a fun example. Wikipedia, companies founded by Stanford alumni. List of companies founded by Stanford University alumni. Okay, this is really interesting. From 2006 to 2017, Stanford produced 1,127 founders of companies. Where else is it saying here? They have, Stanford alumni have founded almost 40,000 companies. Really? This is funny. They've created 5.4 million jobs, equivalent to the 10th largest economy in the world. So this is going to give me information on that. And it goes by revenue. So this is pretty specific. List of companies founded by Stanford University alumni. So you can really get information a lot of ways. So what we've talked about here is ways to look by geography, ways to look by industry, and then some other categories that you're just not even sure how else you're going to get the information. So I am a job search coach. I'm one of only 12 coaches in the United States, Canada, and Australia that have a specific certification for online coaching, job search coaching through a professional association called Career Directors. If you found this information to be helpful, go ahead and contact me. There's no charge for an initial consultation. My company's name is Tools for Transition. My name is Irene Marshall, and I'd be happy to help you do research for your job search.